Earlier in this lesson, in this series, I talked about those double pentatonics, and I said whenever you have three notes, I like to use this principle of either low, middle, high, middle, etc. All those different, the six variations of that. And I said that it could be also applied to your typical three-note per string major scale forms, which yield all the modes. Let's apply that to this particular track. And what we're going to start off with would be the tones in the chord. Why would we do that? Because those are the strong tones. If I look at an E7 chord right here, root, third, fifth, flat 7. I simply look at the lower and upper neighbors within my Mixolydian mode of each of those chord tones. So I would have E as the principal tone, that's my target, so I can go low, high, middle, or I can go high, low, middle. So I've got a couple of options because the middle note is always sandwiched by a lower and upper neighbor. So if I want to play a line where I go like, look how strong that is. I'm utilizing my entire Mixolydian mode, but it doesn't sound like a scale. I'm using the chord tones as my melody, and I'm simply embellishing it. You can do it with the slurs, a lot of different things you can do with this. So that means that any note that I choose out of that Mixolydian mode, I can look at as a target, then I see a lower and upper neighbor. Now this means that you have to see your scales pretty well. So if you're looking at this Mixolydian mode here and all the 4-note per string groups, just simply practice taking a note and saying, what are my lower and upper neighbors? So if you know where the half steps occur in your mode, it makes it pretty easy. So for Mixolydian, it's between the 3 and the 4 and the 6 and the flat 7. I'll play over the track and I'll use this. Now I want to stress something. When I'm demonstrating some of these things, I'm overusing the principle. The solo might sound a little rigid or a little strange because I'm overusing a particular technique just to try to demonstrate it. Because if it was hidden within what I'd normally play, you might not catch it as quickly. So keep that in mind. And that's another practice technique, is to overuse something, be it rhythmically, melodically, whatever. Overuse it and drive it to the ground until you get pretty comfortable with it. Then you can implement it along with other irregular techniques.